This is Eric Stark. I'm here at the LL Media Day with Kyle Smith, quarterback for Lancaster Catholic. Thanks for joining me, Kyle.
Thanks for having me.
3-year starter at Catholic, and I got to ask you, you've sort of, between starting and being in the postseason and sort of watching, because Catholic's been good for a while. You've been going up to Hershey Park, whenever, watching these guys as they've gone along. How has that sort of built up your confidence level of playing in big games and being on the big stage?
I'm definitely confident in the experience that I have, as well as the experience of my teammates, having been through the postseason multiple times. So I know that I can count on them when there's a big game or a big moment in a game.
Let's talk a little bit about your goals for this year. Obviously, a lot of people are picking Lancaster Catholic to win Section 3. What kind of individual goals do you have for yourself and then as a team?
My individual goals are the same goals that I've set for the team. We want to start off, take one game at a time, don't overlook any games, go undefeated, win the section, win districts, and then, of course, win the state championship.
It's almost the last couple of years, section and districts have sort of been a formality. It's getting that state level and getting over hurdles, isn't it, now? The bar's been raised at Catholic High.
Yeah, definitely. Now that we've tasted a little success at the state level, we realize what it takes to get to that level, and everyone was dedicated to our program this summer, so hopefully we can take it to the next level and win a state championship.
One of the things that really helped you guys last year, I understand, was when you started running the ball more to the end of the year. You personally you've got some feet. I mean, you got some legs here. What's some wheels, as they say. What was your time? You were timed at a camp this summer at 4.5 something. What was it?
4.57.
4.57. Where was the camp at?
It was at Princeton.
Okay. So obviously, you're going to try to run a little bit more this year, but maybe more the mobile quarterback like you were towards the end of the year.
Definitely. I'm going to do whatever the team needs me to do at that moment. If they need me to drop back and pass, then that's what I'll do. But the team was definitely successful when I started pulling the ball down and running a little bit more. So I'm going to try to carry that over into the season as well.
You mentioned Princeton. Also in the mix is Harvard, Akron, Richmond.
Yep.
What's the recruiting process been like for you? Have you enjoyed it? Has it been stressful?
It's been a little bit of both, but it's definitely been a great experience for me. I've been able to travel around, see great schools, work with great coaches while competing with some of the best quarterbacks in the country. So it's definitely been the experience of a lifetime.
Is it more of like brains over brawn? I mean, you guys got a head on your shoulder, obviously. We're not naming off the top Division I schools. We're naming off some top academic schools. Are you putting a little bit more emphasis on the academics than the athletics coming up in your next future endeavors?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking long-term with academics. That's definitely a priority for me when I'm going to pick my college.
How many college offers or letters have you gotten?
I have 2 official scholarship offers, and then Princeton and Harvard have offered me a spot on the team, as well as financial aid. And then I've gotten letters from a bunch of schools around the country.
Who are the 2 scholarship offers?
Richmond and Akron.
Richmond and Akron, okay. All right, so you got scholarship offers coming. What's the coolest thing about being a quarterback? I was joking with some of your teammates. They've been saying they're quarterbacks to get free food at McDonald's. What's the best line anybody's ever given you? Best free stuff? How do you get treated as a quarterback at Catholic High?
Probably the coolest thing that's ever happened to me was a bunch of little kids about 3rd, 4th grade came up to me and asked me for my autograph. It was the first time that anyone's ever done that, so that was probably the coolest thing that I've ever been a part of.
What about with the girls? It does pretty well with the girls too, being the quarterback at Lancaster Catholic?
Oh, absolutely.
There you go. Very good.
Absolutely.
Best of luck this season, Kyle.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. It is pretty cool to get autographs.